developing the strategy. In an array, you just use the name of it.
Okay. So we're going to cover variables. One more time, variables are super important. They let computers use information and hold it and do stuff with it. So you don't just write, that, and this program runs the same output every time you run it. That's not especially useful. Okay, so we're going to make a program that does happy birthday. It says happy birthday to us, and we'll say name.
Wait, are we streaming?
Yeah. Right. We'll say name equals input, age equals inputs. Friends. Yeah, go ahead. Happy birthday. You are age years old. Just like that.
Three? Okay. I'm going to say 2. Alright. What? Nothing happened. Think away. Well, think away. If I say...
Is there space between, equal sign and input? Is there spaces?
There are. There don't have to be, but there can be. That's just something I like to do so it looks nicer.
No matter what you do, it's over.
What?
Okay. Take 4? I say... Right, I'll say... 1. My goodness.
Darn it.
Good try. Good valiant effort, you guys. Valiant effort. Alright, so... You will get another chance to defeat me, but you guys are going to have to write your own programs. Well, right now. So we're going to be using loops as well as if statements. Right. So I'm going to help you get set up.
Frank live
stream the program, and then we'll let you guys go. Alright? Okay? So, you saw how we were both taking turns over and over and over? That turn was happening over and over and over and over. And also, what construct do you think we're going to use to make something happen? Yes, card. While. Yeah, we use a while. So, on the outermost loop that contains an entire turn instead, we're going to have a while. Okay? What do you think the condition is? Oh, first of all, how do we keep track of the numbers? I don't know. What are we going to do? Not quite. Even before this. What's going to store the numbers? We learned about these yesterday. There's boxes of facts. We're going to create a variable.
Google.
So in this case, what's a good name for keeping track of the numbers? What's a good name for that? A variable. Stick. Why don't we call it sticks? What is it going to start at? It automatically passes. Yeah, it's going to start at 21. Because if it started at 1, it basically not. So, sticks is going to start at 21. And then the while becomes a string. What condition am I going to put here? So it's true when the game continues, and then it's false when the game is over. Well, sticks is greater than. You have to make a string. Well, sticks is what without. Well, sticks is greater than.
Is everybody done writing this on the?
Well, there are still sticks left.
On the code editor.
Yeah.
Letting turns happen.
Okay.
So, well, sticks is greater than 0. Does that make sense? Yeah. Okay.
So I'm gonna go ahead and run this.
It's going to contain all the information.
Foxy, and I am 20.
Now, let me ask you, what's the first thing you do on your
Okay. Simple enough, right?
What you could do,
but the user, if they didn't write this code, they wouldn't know to write in their name or their age, right? I mean, what if I instead, run it and they say, oh, my name is Foxy, happy birthday 21, you are Foxy years old. That doesn't make sense, right? So, this function here, input, then input, let's just ask the user something. So, what's your name?
So you have to know how many sticks there are. So on your turn.
And here we can ask, you know,
First thing I'm going to do.
oh,
Do you guys know this? Hashtag?
right.
Not quite. It's the same thing as this and other.
Oh, well, my name is Fox. I'm 21 years old. And that makes a little more sense for the user.
To create a new
Okay.
file and write this. Hashtag.
Are you guys good on there? Yeah. Preston,
Print hello.
you good?
I'm just checking and see if I can write.
Tell me what happened.
Okay.
So wait, can we just
Say you want to change
What?
Can we delete it?
What? No, we're still working with it.
here, you insert for people.
Okay.
So on the no.
So what is your name? How old are you? Happy birthday.
Alright, in the index of this.
Now I want to say,
There's an index. And so then it will return
in 3 years, you will be age plus 3.
You sure? You put the hashtag.
Alright. Simple enough stuff.
The hashtag.
Nothing too crazy. Can anybody guess what it's going to say whenever I run this program?
Nothing showed up. But the hashtag. Does not. Yep. So what this is, alright, eyes up on me. If you didn't get a chance to try, you can try after. Eyes up on me. This is called a comment. The reason we have these is so that humans can actually read the code. So let's say I have this whole line and I want to give a description. Say something like, you know, inside of this while loop is where the turn is going to be. Well, I can put a comment on a line, and everything I put there on that after this hashtag will be completely ignored by the computer. Okay? So if I put hashtag, I can say turn starts here. It's just like a reminder to me or anyone else who reads my code. This whole line is going to be ignored by the computer. I can't write turn starts here below it because now it's going to not be ignored. The hashtag is only, it's called an inline comment. Everything that's on that line is okay? So, the reason I'm using hashtags here is that I'm going to give a general description of English, what you're going to be doing, and then you're going to have to figure out the exact steps of code to make it.
Has everybody got this typed up?
Right here, I'm just going to say
Yeah.
Yeah.
print number of 6.
Can anybody who's got it typed up tell me what they think will be, what will happen whenever we run it?
To put hashtag print number of 6 and then expect it to work, right? Because this is just a comment. So you're going to have to do is you're going to have to write steps of code that do this. Okay? Does that make sense? Alright. So while 6 is greater than 0, the very first thing we do is
and I'll put the H that you type in, and we'll add 3 to
Okay,
it.
what's the next thing you did
Add
under
it to
here?
the line of speech.
Okay,
Took 6 away.
Okay.
So
that's a good guess.
before you took 6
Good
away,
guess.
you actually-
So let's see. And I want you to remember what you said, okay, Lily?
you had to decide-
We'll come back to that later.
You had to decide how many 6 you wanted.
21 years old.
So here,
Happy birthday, Foxy. You're 21 years old. Must be string, not integer. Okay. Well, this is the only thing. This is where the error is, right there. Must be string, not integer.
okay.
So does anybody have a guess what that means?
Quick hints.
Julian.
When we want to ask somebody
It
something
means it can't have
from
the
the
number.
computer perspective, what
It means
do
it
you
can't have the number.
use it?
Nathan.
You have to write your
When
actual age
When you have input like this,
for 3 years.
Okay.
Then what you're gonna do.
Any other guesses?
say Q will be replaced with an actual question. That's going to return what's called a string, right? Just
Okay.
words. But I want this to be a number.
Julian was actually on something here.
I want it to be a number.
If it says must be string, not
If I
integer.
have a word, if I do like,
So-
I-
Let's look at our code. there.
What is this equal to?
Right. This function here,
Good guess. Not
right? It returns a string. So that means name is a string and age is a string. Okay. Does it make sense to store our age as a string? No.
What is it equal to?
Right.
What is it equal to?
So, can we do math with text?
Anyone got an idea? No. Is this a number for?
Yes.
So you can say Foxy plus 5?
Oh, no.
No. So that's what it's saying. It says
The word.
must be string, not integer.
The number 5
So
minus the character 4 is equal to.
you know, we can add.
A little bit of a trick question. So if I take input here and I type the number 4,
Right.
I'm gonna get
That works,
a word for 4.
right? That just says greetings, friend. We added those two strings together.
What is this?
But we just say,
This one's
you know,
not tricky.
greetings plus 4.
So we don't want
That
this. We want
doesn't
this.
make sense.
So I need to
Okay.
convert this.
So
You can give me a string.
what the program is seeing is it's seeing 21 plus 3. That doesn't really make
Use
sense.
this.
Now, if we did that,
When I do int and then parentheses,
that would give us
it'll be converted.
213.
I can surround it.
And we don't want that. What we want is 20.
And that's gonna
24.
ask the question. It's gonna take the input and then it's gonna convert that into a.
So instead, what we have to do is we have to take our age
This one's gonna help you ask.
and turn it into an integer. So say age equals int
Pretty sure
age.
that's gonna be a tough one.
So right here,
So
age is a string. So we take that string, put your hand down. You take that string, we shove it in here, and out comes an integer. So if I say 21 plus 3, we get that error. 21 plus 3 in quotation marks gives us that, which is not what we
Is there
want.
anything else we need to do on track?
Integer of 21 plus 3 gives us 24, and that's what we want. So that's what we're doing right here. So we're taking our age as a string and turning it into an integer that we can do both with.
Loops back. Now it's another.
So now, if we run our program,
The other person. Let them do all.
say I'm Foxy, I am 21 years old,
We'll let the other person do that.
and in 3 years I will be 24.
Now loop through again, and now it's another thing. We keep
Okay.
doing this until
Ben.
what?
Can you pay attention?
Yeah. So there's no more strings. I.e.
Okay.
This is 0.
So I'll let you guys go ahead and catch up with this. What was your question, Chris?
Back if you want to give you something.
It's not letting you type. Let me see it.
Like bring it over there, because it's only going to get just while loop is done. I mean, while loop is only done going. Okay. All right. So I'll go ahead and put this up here for you guys. So you're going to figure out what to put here.
There you go.
Thank you.
True.
And don't forget 12 tickets to whoever can beat me at this game.
Raise your hand when you're done typing all this.
12 tickets goes to the first one. So.
Are you done typing this already?
Iterate through this.
You guys can put your hands down.
Like,
No, you can put your hands down.
Okay.
So what you can have to map that.
Yes.
Ah,
What you can have you pass in.
you got this typed up, Preston? So, you have all of this typed up. I mean, and this program works. It does what it's supposed to. No big deal. Do you guys want it to like actually say the happy birthday song? Yeah. Let's see.
And then goes through all two on all the team numbers. Or what you could do,
I don't think we're ever. Well,
then you get no wrong.
So that's actually.
oh, I see.
I was going to figure out, but, you know, with water and this. But, I told him that.
So classes, you have a class. Right? And so what this has is name,
Couldn't run it again. You had that thing that shows every area.
yeah. Right? And then well, we need to strong. When you do that, public,
Your shit is
and then name, bring,
the letter, the original swap.
So, because you,
Reset, you should swap both. You should swap everything. And then you should swap both. Rather
I
than
believe all this
okay, this.
So, and then you call this.
Oh, I see.
Name. So when you call this, it takes.
No.
So what you do if I take off this, see how they're the same. It takes them both. But this will take me.
Okay. And then we'll pass it.
So, basically,
So just to go so if I wanted to make a function that we print this out.
like how you create a playlist.
So let's say I want to
Character.
then I can
Are you supposed to be typing that into it?
No, you guys don't have to write this.
They were in different packages. Yes. So now, what you can do is
by the way, function.
Well, technically, you could
So,
put the next.
step, argument,
It's last
the name, parentheses,
Now.
argument,
And
colon.
then branch
Yeah, sorry. Triple quotation.
Oh.
It's technically not
So, if you want yes. It's stored in.
You guys don't have to sit around.
Okay, let me know when you guys have this done. You done? Ben, are you done?
I have something different.
So, you would install
I can't see your screen.
ring
It still says the same thing.
is. Okay.
What's different about yours?
Return.
Just a line right there.
Yeah, you guys separate up into different code lines.
Setter would be void. Set name.
Okay.
String.
I'll keep an eye on those hooligans. The real losers.
This will do this.
How you doing, Julian? Good?
So, this way they're not.
You have yours typed up?
E is
Also, guys, it's not super important that yours looks exactly like this. If it's all in the same line or whatever, that's no big deal. I'm just trying to make it easier to read. Okay.
That's why.
So does everybody understand what input does? Does anybody have questions about what input does? Yes, Biscuit. I have tickets now.
Because change the name.
Yes.
There's a part at school that we always had in for this. Could I type that in? There's a part at school for that. There's something that we always had in at school. Can I maybe do that?
Sure. Go for it. Okay. So, everybody, I need your attention real quick.
So that's the
Preston. Chris. Okay. So, can anybody tell me what input does? Lily.
It asks a question, so when the person answers, it goes on to the next question.
Okay. Good. Good. Any other ideas? Nathan, what does input do?
What you could do now is you could say,
I'll close this
say,
and run it again
to bash.
and see if that helps. Okay. So Nathan, what line of code is running right now? With, like the first line, the second line, the first line? Okay. So what is happening right here? What's going to happen whenever this line of code runs?
When you put in your name,
Okay.
it'll ask how old are you.
Okay. So what is the value of this variable right here?
Are they still viable as an answer?
Can I see that?
So, all you need to do is now instead of having two,
Tell you what, we gotta get better free.
So what value is right here?
Alright, kid. How about this? How about I type that whole thing into your code there?
What's the value of it though?
And then you can overlay the rest.
I don't know.
So it's like
you can create it
Proxy. What kind of data is that?
That data is your name.
What kind of data?
It's gonna be too much work.
Lily.
A string.
A string.
On my way.
Okay. Now we're running this part right here. Okay, so I'm going to type in 21. Okay. So what value is right here?
That is integer.
Oh, for now, just like, what value is this?
Oh, that's a string.
What value?
A variable.
What value?
Yeah.
Do you know what a value is? A value is the information itself. The number, the text, whatever it is. Julian, what is the value?
It's the word age.
No. That's the name of the variable. Variable is two things. Or three things. The name of the variable, the kind of data, and the data itself. The data itself is called value. The kind of data is the kind of data, and the variable name is the variable name. So here, the variable name is age. Can anybody tell me what the value of age is? Chris.
Value of age is 21.
The value of age is 21. Now on this line, can anybody tell me what the data type of age was? Lily? A string. Okay. After this line, though, what was the data type of age? Julian. Integer. Good. So we can say name, age, age plus 3. All of that works. Now you guys see how I said, a string times 40? What that does is it just makes it repeat 40 times. So you can say, or I can even do weird stuff like
1 million.
So those are
Is there a million?
order of operations is important, kiddos. Oh, and remembering the correct syntax.
What would it look like if you did a million of those?
No idea.
Should try it out. Wow.
Yeah.
This is gonna take a minute.
Oh.
So that's to make that string in memory.
Flag.
Now,
Let's look at the resources here.
set viable, set it. Now, what we'll do is add a line there. Now,
36, 56, 57. Oh wow, it's
Guys, I totally forgot to tell you this.
doing pretty good as far as how much memory it's using.
Just like how we can't do this as a number, we can't do 5. You guys remember this plus 4?
That's network 2%.
Remember how I said you can't do that? You also can't do this. My big number is. You can't do this because this is.
Kind of surprised it's not using more memory.
Still hasn't loaded in.
You just want to print out the actual words here, right?
Yeah.
It's like when you
Most of those are Google Chrome,
there are this many sticks left. Right?
which is weird though because like I have one tab
And
open.
in order to do that, again, words are called strings. So instead of int, you use str, which is going to be a string. Put the number in here, so you can do like 6.
So this is taking too long, so I'm just gonna kill it.
It won't change 6. It's just right here. This one will represent.
Oh. Oh,
I forgot how to even still watch stream.
Oh yeah.
it all died.
You're gonna need
Did the live stream die?
No, I just
Oh yeah, me too.
How do you know if there's anyone watching?
because I set it to unlisted. Okay. So Does everybody understand what input does? Raise your hand if you do not understand what input does. Okay. Then what is got you confused? What has got you confused?
All you gotta do is put
Oh, you were just stretching? Okay, so you know what input does. What does input do?
Input, I think, is when
Give a command? Not really. It's just where you type something and the computer stores it inside a variable. That's all input does. Okay. So right here, the user types their name, pushes enter, and it goes inside name, the variable. They type their age, and it goes inside the age variable. Alright? Does everybody understand variables? Raise your hand if you have questions about variables and how they work. Raise your hand if you understand variables. Okay? Then what is confusing about variables? What is confusing about variables? Mm-hmm.
Oh, the first part. I agree.
You just don't really understand them. Okay? We'll talk about that in a bit. We're going to move on though. And we're going to make a function now.
let's say, so that's a question. Okay, well, why is that 212?
So close to me.
Okay. So I have made two functions here. Alright. So everybody, if you look right here, input, this is a function. Int is a function. And print is a function. Okay? All of these are functions, which means there's code that's been written before, and you can use that code over and over again without having to write it again. But we want to make our own function. And so that's how we do this. We write DEF, which is short for define. Okay? Then you have a space, and then the name of your function. Okay? And the rules for naming a function are the exact same as naming a variable. And then you have your argument list, which we'll cover in a minute. And this colon here. Okay.
Well, the laptop.
Let's go.
Oh no.
Try don't first of all, for the first time, you don't need to
And also, everyone, I don't know if I've covered this or not yet, but this right here, the hashtag in a Python code, anything after the hashtag is called a comment, and it doesn't matter what's in the comment, it's not going to mess up your code.
And now you have to check if the answer is 1 or 2.
And for now, let's go ahead and not worry about typing what I'm typing, because it's going to take a minute for you guys to do that, and we need to keep going. So I'm going to run this code. It asks me for my name. I am 21 years old, and it sings, but it never says happy birthday, you are this many years old, and how old I'll be in 3 years. Can anybody guess why it doesn't say that? It's okay if you don't. I'll be pretty surprised if you can get this. Julian.
Because you only said say happy birthday and sing the happy birthday song.
Okay. Well, I mean, I didn't write any of. I mean, this stuff is still here, right? And this is still here. So why did this part up here not happen though? Did you guys have a question?
I think we can do it.
So, came up with an idea for a final project.
Yes. What is it?
Rock, paper, scissors game.
Okay. I like it.
That's all we have to say.
What about you guys? Any ideas?
More final project.
No, I meant for why it's not saying how old I'll be in 3 years. Ben.
Are you so guys, I'm gonna use this board, so if you need to see it, take a picture of it now. Or type it out. Then you can take a picture or type it out now. No? Are we all good?
Because you didn't type your age in.
I typed my age. It's right there.
Oh.
Oh, Ben, I need you to sit by Nathan and stay. I keep looking over and you're not paying attention, and I need you to focus. It's going to be hard to do your project if you don't know how to code. Okay. So what I did was I put this code inside a function called say happy birthday, and I put this code inside a function called sing happy birthday. Okay? Is everybody with me so far? Okay. So this code is in here. This code is in here. And you can tell because of the indentation. Okay? If I put that like this, all that, then sing happy birthday would be inside of say happy birthday. But it's not. See, because the indentation is different. Alright? Now the reason this code didn't get run is because the line that runs it has been commented out. So if I take that away, Foxy, come on. And there you go. So right up here, we are still getting my name, my age, and storing it inside a variable. Now we come down here, and we call this function say happy birthday, which we have right here, and we say, happy birthday. Okay? Is everybody with me? Alright. Now I'm going to go ahead and comment that out. And can anybody tell me what they think commenting this line out does to the output of the code? Preston.
Takes anything under the sing happy birthday.
Takes anything under the sing happy birthday out? Good. That's exactly what it does. So I think you a ticket. No, Nathan a ticket. And Chris, can you hand this to Preston? Okay. So yeah, Preston hit it right on the money. Anything inside sing happy birthday gets taken out, and so we don't see all of this stuff right here.
We'll figure it out. There's a way to do it.
Okay.
If anything, you know how you can just get it.
Now, going to go ahead and move this here. And I'm just gonna replace this, that, and comment that out. So what do you guys think it's gonna say? How old is it gonna say I am? Is it gonna say I'm 21? Or is it gonna say I'm 50? Why do you think it's gonna say I'm 50?
Because earlier when it said name and age inside the parentheses, those were the variables inside of the code. So I think we need to put the 50 in there, and we'll replace, since the age variable isn't in there, we'll replace it with the 50.
Yeah. What were you gonna say, Preston? Exactly what she said. Awesome. I like it. Job well done. Alright. So, let's go ahead and run it. Foxy, I'm 21. Happy birthday, Foxy. You are 50 years old. In 3 years, you'll be 53 years old. That's crazy. Ben, how'd you end up there? Okay. That's fine. Yeah.
We start with an array.
So, now, what if I write this? Can anybody tell me what they think will happen then? Nathan.
It will pop up as soon as you say age, a word times a number wouldn't work.
Well, we changed it, right? This changed it into a number. What do you think is going to happen, Chris?
So we're basically, what we're going to do.
It'll think you're 42 or.
They'll think I'm 42? That's it? They'll think I'm 42.
Takes in an array.
Look at there.
Then it takes in a
Good job.
start index.
You bet. Okay.
What it does is
So I need to slow down for anybody. It's okay if we do. I just need to know so we can go back and cover whatever we need to cover. Everybody good?
2, 3.
Yeah?
It would only sort these two.
Alright. What if I said this, and I'll fix the age business here.
I would pass in 0, 3, we'll just sort one side.
If I did that,
If you want to sort the whole array, you pass in 0, 7.
and I said, hey,
So,
Ben, why don't you come up here and you run the program.
you take this entire half.
So type in my name
Yeah. Just type in your name
and then enter.
and push enter.
How do you open the
Oh.
shell?
42.
You're 42 years old?
Yeah.
Nice. Me too.
Yay!
Whoa! What? It still said Dear Foxy. Why did it still say Dear Foxy then? You can look at the laptop too if that's easier.
So, I have a function here. I'm assuming that
Wait, it's still in the other program. It said sing happy birthday, Foxy.
Is that what you're going to say?
Yeah. Oh, how do you open the shell?
Like the one I've got up there?
What am I going to use?
Just run your program, and after your program runs, just leave it open, and you can use it.
How am I going to sort it?
And you can even reuse the code you wrote, so.
It's not even that. Do I have a function that says this? So my start index, let's say my start index is 0, and then your
Okay.
7. I'm gonna have a left.
Lily, do you want to try something? I'll let Nathan do it. Okay. Using the shell and our function say happy birthday, I want you to say happy birthday to Vertex and say he is 80 years old. Alright, think you can do it?
Yeah, I'll try.
Have at it. Rainbow keyboard and all.
So
Let's start. We're using the function, right? So what's the name of our function?
So I'm first
who am I doing it for?
For Vertex, and he's 80 years old.
Vertex?
You spelled it right. You spelled it right. We're missing something. We're missing something. How do we use our function? Here's an example right above it.
So start next. What do you want right now? Start next is here. Next is here. You know? Where's my left string? Goes from 0 to 3. Okay. So left string, start index. Yeah, you want left, and you can already see something. So what am I putting here? 0.
What are you forgetting?
So first, A. Now we need to capture this guy. How am I going to capture it? Arrows.
You're close. You're missing one more thing.
The age. Is it 80?
Okay, so this is going to be start index, comma, and index.
Good. Nice.
We're already repeating.
See how easy it is to do that? And you didn't have to write happy birthday, Vertex, you didn't have to write all that out, did you? It's a lot easier that way. Huh? Yeah. He's 80 years old, didn't you know? Yeah. Vertex. Hey, Vertex. How old are you? Yeah. Your real age.
54.
It's 54? I thought you were 80 this whole time.
Yeah, I try to stay. I do a lot of skincare.
You've got me.
So basically,
Okay, can we just forget that we can
public, void,
Okay.
set.
Now, I want you guys
So this is going to be
to save this code, make a new file, and on this new file, I just want you guys to ask the user for their name, and then say hello to them by their name. Okay? So you should have at least one variable, one equal sign, one input, and one print.
So like save this file?
Yeah, save it as birthday.py.
When I was about to save it, my phone died.
Okay.
Okay, so
Okay.
I'll
I'll take care of it. Don't worry, bud. I'm going to post this on the website for you guys.
Wait, do we do save or save as?
Did you have any viewers?
Just save. Or save as. What?
Did you have any viewers?
because I know that it's true for this one. I don't know if it's true.
So, live stream.